Hello and welcome to CloudExpert Solutions, your favorite cloud learning channel. And welcome back to the AWS Certification Bootcamp. This will be a short module to cover the latest changes in AWS account creation process and upgrade in free tier program. This is part of our promise and we always keep our bootcamp updated with any changes in the course curriculum or if AWS changes their services. In Module 1.0 AWS Bootcamp Kickoff, we covered the AWS account creation process, budget creation process, and how to configure a cost guardrail. AWS new changes in the free tier and account creation process will be discussed in this module. However, we would like to request you please follow Module 1.2 to configure your AWS budget and how to configure the guardrail. Now let's cover what has changed in AWS Free Tier program. Previously, new AWS accounts received free uses on select services for 12 months, but starting July 15, 2025, AWS replaced that model for new customers with a credit-based free tier program. Under the updated model, any new account will receive up to $200 AWS credits and you will get $100 in AWS credit automatically when you create your account. You can also earn up to another $100 by completing 5 simple activities in the AWS console such as launching an EC2 instance, configuring an RDS database, or building a Lambda function, or interacting with Amazon Bedrock, or even setting up a cost budget. These are all separate activities and for each activity AWS will add $20 credits to your account. So when you complete all these 5 activities, you will get another additional $100 and that adds up to $200 in free AWS credit for your first 6 months. You can use this credit across most AWS services and this is perfect for trying out resources or if you want to follow our bootcamp modules. If you already have one AWS account or maybe the account was created before 12 months and you do not have any free tier, then you can create a new AWS account. One question we always receive: which credit card information to add and which email information to add while creating this account. Please remember, you can use the same credit card detail to create more than one AWS accounts. However, every AWS account must have one unique email ID. If you have already used an email ID to create your AWS account, then you won't be able to use that same email ID to create a new account. Now let's review the AWS free tier plan versus the paid plan. And when you sign up for a new AWS account, you will see these two options. We have a demo after this slide and we will handhold you to create your AWS account. Now let's review these plans and we'll start with the free plan. As the name suggests, you won't be charged as long as you stay within your credits and within the 6 months period. Under this plan, you won't have access to all the AWS services and premium services like savings plans, reserve instances, certain marketplace offerings, and any paid support subscription are generally not available. Free tier plans comes with a cap. That means you will be able to use 750 hours per month for T2 micro of EC2 instances, 5 GB of S3 storage. But if you exceed this limit, then you will be billed in standard pay-as-you-go charges. This is as usual and this was from the beginning. However, previously when you exceed that free tier, AWS used to charge your credit card. But under this free plan, now AWS is going to use the AWS free tier credit. That means your credit card will not be charged unless and until you have exhausted the 200 credit. Now moving to the paid plan. Under paid plan, you will get full access to all the AWS services right away and your AWS credit will be automatically reduced by any billing uses. If you are using the AWS free tier plan, then after 6 months, or when all the credits are exhausted, you must upgrade to the paid plan or else your AWS account will be closed automatically. Now let's move on to the demo section of this module and let's create an AWS account using the free plan. To open a new AWS account, we will open any browser. For this demo, I am using Firefox. However, you can use any browser you want. And then on the search field, please type AWS Management Console. The first item in the list, AWS Management Console. Let's click that. Here is the sign in option. Let's click sign in button. This is the page to sign in as a new user. You can see try AWS at no cost for up to 6 months, and when you are going to create a new account, AWS is going to give you $100 credit that you can use for next 6 months. And the first step is you need to provide any email address which you haven't used previously. I am going to add my email ID at the root user email address field, and I am going to add an account name here. Let me add the detail. After entering the email ID and the AWS account name, next you have to verify your email address. Now AWS has sent you an email with a verification code, and you have to take that code and enter in the verification code field. If you haven't received that email in your inbox, make sure you check the junk email. For me, the email was delivered to the junk email. I'll enter the code at the verification code field and I'll click verify. Now here you have to select the root user password and then you have to confirm your password. The password rule is saying password must be at least 8 characters long and should contain at least 3 of the following. Let me create a password using this combination. Please make sure you enter the same password at the confirm root user password box. And after that, let's continue step 1 of 5. Now here are the options to choose your account plan. This is a relatively new feature and you have currently 2 tiers and you can select any one of the account tier. First one is free, that is free for 6 months, and the other one is paid. If you are going to select free for 6 months, that will be useful for any learning, experiment, or if you want to build any prototype. You are going to get $200 in credits. After 180 days, or if you exhaust your $200 credits, your account will be expired unless and until you are upgrading your account to a paid tier. Now, if you are choosing the paid tier, here you will again receive up to $200 in credit. It includes free uses of select services. You can scale your workload beyond that credit threshold, and you can access all AWS services and features. Now for our demo, we are going to choose the free tier. Based on your requirement, please choose the account right for you. If you want to choose this account only for this bootcamp, then I would like to recommend you use the free tier. The first question AWS asking, how do you plan to use AWS? Is that for your business? That means for your work, school or organization? Or is that for your personal own project? For me, the use case is personal. Next, you have to enter your full name, your phone number, your residential address along with postal code and the country of origin. I'll enter all the details. Then I am going to check I have read and agree, and then I am going to click agree and continue. In step number 3, you have to provide your credit card detail. AWS is not going to charge anything upfront. However, they want to hold $1. This is just for verification purpose, and this practice is to stop any spam account creation. Don't worry, you can enter your credit card details. If you have Visa, MasterCard, Amex, Discover, whatever the credit card you have, you can enter the credit card number. Let me enter my credit card detail. Then I am going to click verify and continue. The fourth step is AWS is going to verify your mobile number. You can select your country from the country drop down and enter your mobile phone number. I'll enter my mobile phone number and then I am going to click send SMS. I have already entered my mobile and I clicked on the verify. I got this captcha screen. Let's enter whatever the number is there in this format in the verification answer. Please make sure you are using the same case what it is provided here. If you have any problem to read this number, you can use the speaker icon and the screen will read this number for you. Now let me enter the number and then I am going to click submit. Now it has sent a verification code to my mobile number. I'll enter that 4-digit code. Then I am going to click continue step 4 of 5. Now AWS is configuring my account. Here you go. The new AWS account has been created for me. Here I have $100 credits that I have to use within 183 days, and that credit is valid till June 15, 2026. Since I have used free tier, here I won't be able to access all the AWS services available. Now let's access some of the AWS services. I am going to use Transform. Here is AWS Transform. You can see region unsupported. AWS Transform is not available for Ohio region. You might see this type of error. If you are seeing this screen, that time you have to change your default region. Let's click this AWS icon. Let's go back to our dashboard. From region drop down, I'll select US East 1 or Northern Virginia. Northern Virginia is the region where all the AWS services are available. Now let's type Transform. Here is AWS Transform. Let's click and here you go. In our bootcamps, we have received multiple comments that learners are not able to access AWS services. If you are facing the challenge, make sure you are selecting either Northern Virginia or any one of the AWS region where the service is available, because all AWS services are not available to every regions. Now let's try TextRact. Here is Amazon TextRact. Amazon TextRact is not available for the free tier. As we mentioned, if you are selecting free tier, every AWS services are not available. If you are seeing this type of message, that means that that particular service is not available to the free tier, and if you want to access that, the only option you have, you need to upgrade your plan. If you upgrade your plan, you will get the same up to $200 credits. But if you exhaust that credit, AWS will automatically charge your credit card for the remaining balance. However, if you are using AWS free tier and if you have exhausted that credit, then AWS is not going to bill your credit card. Now, if you have any more question regarding the AWS free tier, you can come to the AWS free tier FAQ. We are going to add this link in our video description, and AWS has answered everything in terms of question and answers. What is the AWS free tier program? And it is saying that they are going to give up to $200. Now $100 upon sign up and 100 more as you explore foundational AWS services. Who qualifies for the AWS free tier? How do I get started with AWS free tier? It has answers for all the common questions. So if you have any more questions, this is a good place where you will get your answer. Now this was the only change in the AWS account creation process and the free tier. Rest all the details are as is, that means creating budget for you or to access any AWS services. Please refer to module 1.2 AWS Bootcamp Kickoff and subsequent modules. That wraps up this module. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more AWS exam preparation courses and cloud certification bootcamps. Got questions or feedback? Drop them in the comment. We love to hear from you. Thanks for learning with us at CloudExpert Solutions. You are now one step closer to crushing your exam. See you in the next module.